keep hearing about all these amazing benefits Okra water has, so I decided to clean and cut up a few to throw in a mason jar with some high quality H2O so they could soak overnight in the fridge. And then you end up with this slimy, slippery, gelatinous substance that my wife is not going to drink unless I add a little bit of flavor. Now, Okra water is supposed to improve digestion, boost immunity, upgrade skin health, increase hydration, as well as a laundry list of other advantages the internet claims that I want to see about for myself. I don't eat a lot of red meat, but when I do, I don't mess around. And honestly, that's how I try to live my life in general. If I'm going to do something, I might as well give it my full effort. Why show up halfway when you were built to be much greater? See, there's a harsh line of demarcation between what you say you want and what you're actually willing to plan for, work for, and stay consistent for. It's easier to set goals and talk about the future, but that actual action is different. So whatever it is, your goals, your health, your family, your future, stop treating it like a maybe. Commit, be intentional, and show up with a purpose. Because when you finally decide to go all in, that's when momentum shows up and when the changes start taking place. No shortcuts, just discipline, belief, and daily action. And if you aren't willing to do it for yourself, do it for the ones around you that love you the most. You never think it'll be your kid until the school calls. I got a mass email from my daughter's school warning us that something was spreading around the hallways. And of course, they gave us parents tips on how to stop the contagion, but it was already too late. My phone started vibrating and it was the school's nurse on the other end. Noelle had a fever and it was sky high, and we needed to pick her up immediately. She was in tears when she got home. Of course, she didn't feel well, but more importantly, there was a class party the next day she would have to miss out on, as well as track practice for a while. But she had to let whatever this communicable disease was run its course. So our job was now to nurse her back to health and ensure this contagion doesn't spread around the house. In the meantime, I made her homemade chicken noodle soup loaded with onions, garlic, and rich stock. She'll be better in no time. When I met my wife, we were just friends at first. In fact, she was my spades partner, and whenever we would link up, we destroy the opposition. It was always her crew and mine, until one day I saw her tweeting online about wanting to watch her favorite basketball team play. She was a Miami Heat fan, and I was born in Miami, Florida. So of course, this was fate, right? The perfect chance for us to hang out alone. So I slid in her DMs, because we didn't even have each other's number yet, and I shot my shot like, I'll go watch the game with you. So we both met at a sports bar. I pulled up in my '08 Chevy Malibu, and she pulled up in a red Chrysler 300. And that's when I realized she brought her friend with her. She was like, hey, and her friend was like, hey, what's up, Daryl? So unfortunately, all three of us got to know each other and watch the game together that day. And to make things even more awkward, my ex was there working as a waiter. Anyway, these 4-hour slow smoked barbecue turkey legs was incredible. All recipes located in the link in the bio. Tap all recipes. You gotta try this one out.